Gemini, for your weekly tarot reading. Okay, so there's something in my neck, so I'm a bit, not that flexible with my movements, but I will try to actualize this reading with my best efforts. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a weekly reading, so I want to come with this weekly readings, and I hope the channel subscribers can enjoy them. Okay, so let's pick your cards first. I need a good shuffling with this deck. Let's find out. So, Gemini consciousness. This is for the Gemini collective. So these are collective readings for that sign group. Of course, they are not individual readings, but I hope you can catch resonance. If not, you can always check your other astrological placements, or you can just open the list and trust the synchronicity and just click one. Okay, so there can many things you can experiment. Oh, a card just popped, and let's get it. And it's the Lovers. So Lovers is your card. This one feels like there's someone, and it's like bringing two people together. 10 of Cups. Maybe trying to make them like realize happiness. Like there is this, it's like there is a person, like a referee, bringing two people together. Okay, now, being like a bridge to them, bringing together. Maybe these two people have family together. Maybe they have a 10 of Cups, like a home life together. Maybe there is something in their overall happiness. Or like there can be, for instance, separate partners, but there is this common family duties, for instance. So in order to actualize those common family duties or responsibilities, maybe they will finally come together. Something is like bringing two people together here, and there is some mutuality there. 2 of Swords, making them like to check their priorities and everything. But with the 2 of Swords, it's not a confrontational card. It's like we are not maybe ready to confront some things yet, but there is an initiation. At the bottom of the deck we have the Strength, which requires a lot of rising above the temptations, trying to maintain this composure, patience, like taming that raw energy within you. Maybe there is some anger, maybe there is some resentment, maybe there is some it's hard to hold, it's hard to like keep it together maybe, but there is this big like power and control implied to this situation. And it's like there is this wisdom behind the scenery, and that helps maybe to maintain, to come together with this person for some time. Maybe it's like the first time you will be coming together after a long time, and you try to like rise above that temptation, you try to rise above that rawness. It's like trying to act with your super ego. So there is some maybe deep desires, deep elements to this relational dynamic. And people can't be rude to each other in their words. They can't be forceful. They can't be, it's like more of like, in the situation, we need the healing heart, healing tools, healing energy. So it's like people are getting this charge, this power from some kind of a infinite dimension. Knowing that they have to maybe break through their own personal blockages, and also together they need to, there is this outer blockages, they need to break through this, they need to have courage and strength to face with these challenges, to rise above temptations, and maybe being vulnerable, opening their heart to each other, bringing that self-love, bringing that not to self-sabotage, but some soothing words are being told. But people really need to, the strength energy can sometimes give us that domineering energy, who is like domineering in the situation, and why such a thing is actually needed, why controlling tendencies are needed, why domineering is needed. So some coldness maybe in between them can be warmed up. It can be like a warm-up, literally like a warm-up party between two people. But to strengthening that vitality of the connection, absolutely, I think needs a lot of time, because it is hard to like face with everything. I think here with the Two of Swords energy, people are not really choosing to rock the boat because maybe deep down they believe that they can rise above these temptations. So not like the first time they will be, it's not like they're not gonna act, they're not gonna act like they are meeting like or talking like for the first time. Actually, they have like done things many times before, but this time maybe it's going to be very different for them. So I think people were like working for their like equilibrium. I think these two people, I mean, you and this person, just a sec. You and this person, I think, just a sec, Gemini. Okay, now, okay, the sound will be better. Sorry for the sounds. Okay, I think it's better now for you and me. So I feel that these people were maybe, you know, for some maybe big confrontations or some bigger communication, like without someone actually being like a referee in between them or like bringing them together. People know that they have to work through their inner equilibrium. They have to work through their heart, emotions, not overthinking, but letting the intellect like playing out, but not necessarily creating like this over analysis. This is, I think, there is something tranquil in the air with a person. If there is any big conflict, they are not gonna bring up that instant. Maybe you are more about finding a resolution energy, or more like making the resolution becoming visible. But I think this is not going to happen without talking. I mean, at some point, some communication is needed so that some decisions and agreements can also come out. But the domineering energy is more of like a sense of healing, more of like a wisdom coming, and some healing energy, how this is going to all maybe manifest. What people need to be like guarding themselves actually against indecision, against the point of like no action, passivism. People need to start to like complete their actions. They need to walk their talk. They are more like, you know, tensions and confusions, I think, in this connection comes due to the indecisiveness and doesn't know how to communicate in a more simpler terms, but rather than things like getting so unnecessarily complicated for each other, maybe. I think it's important to listen to the heart's wisdom. And then I think some uncertainties will like start to fade away. Like there is also, I have to tell, I mean, there is also some type of like natural unfolding in this situation. So not, I mean, things cannot be like all forced or arranged, or, you know, there is some natural vibe to what is actually happening. Let's get some tea leaf cards. We have the Tower symbolism. Yes, the ring broken. So their happiness was broken, but now they start to come together. Or like last time, they're gonna try inviting the healing energy. There can be also some maybe a consoling, bringing two people together in a place. I see there is this building. Also telling people how they can actually maintain their connection, because you need a solid foundation. You need effort. It's like, how are we gonna act together when fear, when tense and situations with worry arises? How are we gonna act all around all those things? This is also and here I think the wisdom of the heart will lead. Some solutions like become more visible by time. I want to get actually I want to get one love oracle for you, Gemini. You deserve love, Gemini. It all comes down to you deserve, the idea of like you deserve love. So we are not meant to stay in places where we beg for love or trying to make someone like love us or something. So in this process, I think you will be more understanding that you deserve love. You deserve to feel the same love you give. And you deserve love, also like the strength. You deserve love, including your own, that you give to yourself. You deserve love, including your own. And sometimes, you know, you may I deserve love. You have the power to say that. I deserve the love also, including the love that I can give myself, but also sometimes in the deep spiritual reflection, we realize that with the strength, this is a very raw energy, actually making us to meet our own rawness deep down. And this can be quite a shadow work as well. So some people may actually realize that they were ultimately responsible for all the maybe unhappiness and bitterness that they were feeling. And you deserve love. You begin to do things to change this thing, starting from maybe forgiving yourself at first, for staying in a maybe unhealthy relationship like so long. But at this stage, it is like more of like the healing, trying to find the healing journey out of it. And maybe this is like a last thing, like people really trying to bring in something, some healing energy. But I think there is also going to be some reality check into this. This is a very, I think, vulnerable time, Gemini. I do feel deep down that you are going to discover a lot of things about yourself that you didn't even know you have, that they were existing, because the Lover's energy here is also maybe, this is a counseling maybe some of you is getting. So there is this third person trying to see the points of people here. And I think maybe with the strength energy, you are going to realize there is a lot of love that about yourself. There is that there is a lot to love about yourself and about life in general. And it's like you are also here. You're gonna find why you were like maybe making deeper reasoning in a situation. You may also find out with this person maybe some insecurities, what has been all this time anchored in yourself due to the strengths like deep work. And there is a lot of realization. You are like learning so much about yourself and what type of connections really fulfilling you. I mean, it's all about like a self-discovery for a lot of Geminis out there this week. And sometimes we deserve to be loved the way we love others. And sometimes we deserve to be loved without having to hide the parts of ourselves that we think it's unlovable. Because we sometimes desperately want this love. We want to feel loved and accepted and heard, yet we keep ourselves like closed off. It's like avoiding authentic and meaningful, truthful relationships, and rather hiding our like true selves just to try to fit in. I feel that there is a lot of realization here, and I do feel like some Geminis are like going to find the ways for like more self-acceptance, being less judging or less critical. There is something that within you to like encouraging you to love and accept yourself, and making sure that, and if you are telling yourself like harsh words or something, they are not true. They are just things that has been created by mind with that heat of the moment. So there is a lot to learn, I think, in this week. And you know, at the end of the day, this is your card. Something wants you to find your own element. And when we lose that element, we usually not in our best selves. So find your element there. Some Geminis may be dealing with a Pisces. We have Libra, we have Leo energy here. And this is a very exciting week. It's like you are entering this labyrinth, and you will be like discover a lot about yourself rather than the lanes in that labyrinth. It is absolutely very exciting. So thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. I hope you find this reading helpful. I will speak to you in the next readings, and take care. Bye-bye.